Hey guys, it's Samantha and happy Friday. I'm actually filming this on Thursday because I just wanted to show you guys what I got. I found a little produce stand and it was absolutely awesome. I went in looking for green tomatoes. I had gone to that goat farm I had mentioned on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me there. I post lots of food and dog related photos there. So I had just happened to stop on the way back from my walk with one of my buddies and I saw this produce stand right next to this beautiful, beautiful vegetable garden. So I went up and I asked the guy if he had any green tomatoes. And he's like, I sure do. You can go ahead and go pick some yourself. He showed me where they were. I was so thankful because this is one of my huge pregnancy cravings. You guys know, I've mentioned for a few weeks now, I've loved everything tomato, and I only had one fried green tomato last week, and I haven't been able to get any green tomatoes since. So I was just telling him how appreciative I was, and I was pregnant and there's my pregnancy craving. And he said, well, these ones are all free today. So he gave them to me for free. So I'll show you the tomatoes. And if you're in the Champaign, Urbana, Illinois area, you can definitely check out this produce stand. He's there 7 days a week and he's got all sorts of things. He's got chard, heirloom tomatoes, regular tomatoes. There was cucumbers, eggplants. The eggplants looked gorgeous. I'm gonna have to get some of those. So let me show you what they look like. Oh my goodness, I got all of these for free this time. It was so nice of him. I would have gladly paid for them because you know I'm crazy about tomatoes. I still have them in the bag. Sorry, the bag's making noise. But I wanted to show you this bag too. I've never seen one like this. It says, make the switch to sustainable, go green. And it says, this bioplastic bag contains over 50% plant material. Using it instead of paper or plastic bags is sensibly green. And he said it was like a soy-derived plastic. So I thought that was really, really neat that the bag was even like really hippie-tastic. So here is the information. Hopefully the camera picks up on this. The Urban Gardens Company, fresh, organic, ultra-local produce grown in Champaign, Urbana, Savoy. And that's just the 3 towns combined. And I don't know if I met Teka, I hope I'm saying that right, Teka, Gardener, and then it's got their address, the email address, and the website, so you can definitely check them out. It is located at 3009 South Prospect, and it was between Curtis Road and Windsor Road. I just couldn't believe it. I'm going to be stopping there pretty much all the time to get produce. So I just wanted to show you guys really quick. If you've got vegetable stands in your area, let me know. Leave a comment down below and let us know where you're located, because it's always best if you can shop local. So I'd love to have some comments down below telling us where you can shop local in your area. So just wanted to show that to you guys. And like I said, I'm going to be making fried green tomatoes. I'm going to have a couple of these for lunch today. They are so good. If you've never had fried green tomatoes, definitely try some. They are amazing. All right, so now that I'm done blabbing, I want to show you my fried green tomato recipe. You know, I'm from the South, so this is definitely a staple in the South. So I have about 1/3 of a cup of white cornmeal and then 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour. I just use some cracked black pepper and some seasoned salt to taste. I like it to be very peppery, so I used a lot of that and mixed it all together in just a shallow bowl so I don't make a huge mess, hopefully. If I were to do this on just like a plate, I would definitely make a huge mess. And this way, when you stick them in, you're not putting the flour over the edges. And then I sliced up 3 of the tomatoes, and they're somewhere between 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch maybe. So got all those, and then there were a couple of pieces left around one of the stems, so I went ahead and cut those up. I will eat those as well. And so what I do is I just coat them in this. I press them in really nicely, coat both sides really good. And you can see like there's holes and stuff. You can fill those holes a little bit and get all the moisture with some of this cornmeal on it. I just pat it in nice, and that's it. I just put them in just like that, shake them off a little bit, and then I stick them in my oil. So for my oil, I've just got some vegetable oil heating up. I have it on medium heat. I've got an electric stove, so it's on like 5 for me. So there's my oil heating up, and we'll see. It's definitely hot enough if you get some flour bubbling up. So I will go ahead and get some of these coated and in the fryer. So these are frying up, and you can see around the edges it's starting to brown a little bit on that one. So I'll flip these over in just a moment. If you wanted the tomatoes to be super battered, you can always dip them in an egg or milk or buttermilk mixture before you stick them in the dry mixture, but I just think it coats them just enough for me. They're lightly coated, lightly crispy, and it saves me a step having to dip them into a liquid. So I'm going to flip these over. They look like when they come out. I like mine golden brown, but you can definitely make them darker. You can see my one over there is quite a bit darker. They just come out nice and light and crispy and juicy in the middle, and they're just everything a fried green tomato should be. And I just like that I skipped the wet battering step. Makes it super easy for me to make them really quick. So that's what they look like, and they are amazing. You can see, like, they're soft. They're pretty hot, so I don't know if I'm going to bite into one of these. You can see they're still super duper juicy in the inside. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Here's what the finished product looks like. I just drained the oil off with some paper towels just to get rid of the oil. You don't want them to be super greasy, and that way they stay nice and light and crispy. So I will probably take half these and freeze them so that I can just pop them in the oven and have fried green tomatoes whenever I want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so you know when I update. And if you're in the Champaign area, definitely check out this produce stand. They were just so great. And that is it. So have a happy Friday, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.